All right, it is that time of year again. The new year is just around the corner, and you can feel it, right? That electric promise of a fresh start, a totally clean slate. But listen, this year, we are doing things differently. No more broken promises, no more resolutions that just fizzle out by February. This is the year you actually make a change that lasts. So let me just ask you straight up, are you ready to make a promise to yourself that you will actually finally keep? A promise to become the person you know you're capable of being? If the answer is yes, then you are in exactly the right place. Okay, let's get into it. We're starting by throwing out the old rulebook completely. Tim Ferriss, the author of the 4-Hour Workweek, says he doesn't even bother with New Year's resolutions anymore. And this is a guy who is absolutely obsessed with peak performance. So what's he doing instead? And why does the old way fail us again and again? First things first, I really need you to hear this. If you have failed at resolutions in the past, it is not your fault. You do not lack willpower. You do not lack discipline. The problem isn't you. It's the method. The whole idea of resolutions is just fundamentally broken. See, here's the thing. Resolutions are just these big, fuzzy goals. Lose weight, read more, be more productive. But here's the hard truth from author James Clear. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. So our first step isn't about looking forward blindly. It's about looking back with a purpose. And this is where we pull in Tim Ferriss's absolute game changer of an idea, the past year review. Instead of just guessing what might make you happy in the future, you're going to use cold, hard data from your own life to design a year you're actually excited to live. And the process? It's brilliantly simple. You just grab a piece of paper, draw a line down the middle, positive on one side, negative on the other. Then you scan your calendar from the last year, week by week. You're looking for the people, the activities, the things that gave you a peak feeling, either amazing or awful. Then you find the 20% in each column that caused 80% of those feelings. Yeah, it's really this straightforward. On one side, you list everything that made you feel energized, joyful, alive, and on the other, everything that drained you, stressed you out, and just made you miserable. The key here, and I mean the real key, is to be brutally honest with yourself. This isn't about judging yourself, it's about getting clarity. But here is the crucial part that everybody misses. Don't just make a not-to-do list of all the negative stuff. That just creates a void. You have to take those positive peak moments and schedule them for 2026 right now. Book them, pay for them, put them on the calendar, because it's not real until it's scheduled. Okay, so now that we have our data from the past, let's build the engine for change. We're shifting from a past year review to a future year system. And this is the core idea from James Clear's incredible book, Atomic Habits. I want you to really think about this for a second. If you get just 1% better at something every single day, by the end of the year, you're not 365% better. You are nearly 37 times better. 37! That is the mind-blowing power of tiny, consistent gains compounding over time. That is the new target. So let's be crystal clear on the difference here. A goal is the result you want. I want to write a book. A system is the process that gets you there. I will write for 15 minutes every single morning at 7 a.m. Winners and losers, they often have the exact same goals. The difference is their systems. Let this one sink in, because this is probably the single most important mindset shift you can possibly make. Your success in 2026 won't be decided by your ambition. It will be decided by the quality of your daily habits. So, let's build a plan to make those habits amazing. Okay, we get the why. Now it's time for the how. I'm going to give you 3 really powerful, science-backed tools you can start using, today, to build your own systems for success. First, we've got to understand a little bit of the brain science. Every single habit you have, good or bad, follows this simple 4-step loop. There's a cue that triggers a craving, which motivates a response, which delivers a reward. This little loop is running on autopilot in your brain all day, every day. So to change your habits, you have to hijack the loop. So how do we do that? We use Clear's 4 laws of behavior change. To build a good habit, like going to the gym, you make the cue obvious, lay out your gym clothes the night before. You make it attractive, maybe you only listen to your favorite podcast at the gym. Make it easy, pick a gym on your way home from work. And make it satisfying, track your workouts so you can see your progress. And you know what's cool? To break a bad habit, you just flip the script. Want to stop eating junk food? Make the cue invisible, just don't have it in your house. Make it unattractive, think about how sluggish it makes you feel. Make it difficult, delete the delivery apps. And make it unsatisfying, maybe tell an accountability partner every time you slip up. But let's be real, all of this sounds great when you're feeling motivated. What about when life gets in the way and things get tough? Because they will. We don't just hope for the best, we're gonna make a plan for the worst. And that plan is called the WHOOP method. It's a super simple but incredibly powerful way to plan for success. You figure out your wish, the best outcome, but then, and this is key, you identify the main obstacle. And then you make a plan, an if-then plan. If I feel too tired to go to the gym after work, then I will change into my gym clothes before I even leave the office. You're planning for failure before it ever happens. Now for the final piece of the puzzle. And honestly, this is the part that changes absolutely everything. We've talked about what to do, but the most powerful, lasting change comes from changing who you are. This is where it all clicks. The goal is not just to run a marathon, it's to become a runner. The goal isn't to write a novel, it's to become a writer. See the difference? When your habits become a part of your identity, you're no longer fighting for a result. You are simply being yourself. This is the key. Every single action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. Every time you choose the salad over the fries, you cast a vote for I am a healthy person. Every time you write just one page, you cast a vote for I am a writer. One single vote won't change everything overnight, but as the votes pile up, so does the evidence of your new identity. So forget about January 1st. That's an illusion. Your new year doesn't start then. It starts right now with your very next choice. So my question for you is this: what is the first tiny 1% vote you are going to cast for the person you are becoming? Think about it and then go do it.